During the conversation, host of the show, Freddie Kissoon, accused Dr. HINDS of being the most consistent political activist preaching ethnic animosity towards Indo-Guyanese. In debunking the statement, Dr. HINDS stated that he focuses on preaching love for Afro-Guyanese. Further, he understands why his detractors would see it as him spewing race hate towards Indo-Guyanese. He made a mention of a book that was written by Mr. Kissoon where his ideology was that the People's Progressive Party Civic, under former President Barajagdio's leadership, practiced ideological racism.
I have never, in my long career in public life, never spoke about black superiority. I struggled, I went to jail fighting against a black government.
Co-host Leonard Gildari, in addressing the coalition's decision to close several sugar estates in 2016 and 2017, noting that majority of the workers were of Indian descent and thousands of them would have been sent home, proceeded to ask Dr. HINDS whether he believes the act was intentional and aimed at discriminating against Indo-Guyanese. While Dr. HINDS says he understands why persons could feel that way, he reminded that the same previous administration that fired those workers were the ones that pumped billions of dollars into the sugar industry.
Because it did not pay attention to race. Had it paid attention to race, it would have said, look, this is an industry that is politically sensitive. The people who are going to be affected are mainly Indian Guyanese. And in our racially delicate society, it's going to be hard to make that sell.
In December of 2020, Raphael Trotman, Guyanese lawyer and politician, published a letter in the Kaieteur newspaper which claimed that each time the PPP is in government, half of the Guyanese population are discriminated against, and likewise, every time the PNC is in power, another half of the population is discriminated against. Dr. HINDS, who agreed with this, reiterated that Afro-Guyanese feel oppressed when PPP is in power, and when the PNC is in power, Indo-Guyanese feel oppressed.
And what Trotman, if what you report Trotman say, I completely agree with it. There's nothing to disagree there with.
Well,
whenever PPP is in power, African people feel that they're oppressed. Whenever the PNC is in power, Indian people feel they're oppressed. That's a fact.
Daniela Araujo reporting for the HGP Nightly News.